Welcome to Immaculate Conception School. Our K-6 school is located in the beautiful community of Colliers in scenic Conception Bay. We have a student population of approximately 130 students and 15 staff members. Our aim at Immaculate Conception School is to provide a safe and nurturing inclusive environment which fosters high-quality instruction, leading to the complete development of the whole child. We first heard of the Teachers in Action Professional Development Project early last spring when our principal, Mr. Todd Curran, encouraged our staff to apply for the project.
I saw the Teachers in Action project as a great opportunity to get several teachers involved in engaging their students and motivating their students in the areas of mathematics. The three teachers identified three important aspects for this project, and they all focused around 21st century learning, especially the skills focusing on communication, collaboration, critical thinking, problem solving, and more importantly, digital literacies and information technology. A huge component of this project focus on digital literacies. And finally, I think the project itself lend a great opportunity for students to engage in authentic, real-life, hands-on experiences when inside the classroom, whereby students had great times and had fun learning while doing so.
My name is Randy Crane. I have been teaching grade 4 for the past 3 years. I believe in the 21st century learning model of education, and I feel that implementing the use of various educational technologies in the classroom makes learning more meaningful and enjoyable for the students.
Hi, I'm Suzanne Curran. I teach kindergarten at Immaculate Conception School. I have been teaching kindergarten for 8 years. I believe children learn best when they are given the opportunity to work hands-on. Play provides opportunities for young children to explore and talk about mathematical concepts.
I'm Joanne Wall. I've been teaching grade 3 for 8 years. I enjoy using a center approach in my classroom and believe that children learn best when they are engaged and active in their learning.
MRCs are simply Math Resource Centers. Each center was designed to focus on specific math curriculum outcomes that we selected from our individual grade levels. As a team, we worked together to identify strands of our math curriculum that we felt would benefit from using an MRC. Centers included a variety of differentiated activities that promoted participatory learning in a real-world context. Our hope was that these MRCs would support teachers in their classrooms and provide students with valuable learning tools that would allow them to interact with and explore concepts.
In previous years, our school began using the Daily 5 approach in our language arts classrooms, and due to its overall success in terms of achievement and enthusiasm, we thought a similar approach would be effective in delivery of mathematics at all grade levels. Our intended purpose was to create centers that enhance students' understanding of math concepts and help to reinforce students' knowledge. We tried to ensure that our MRCs followed the 21st century learning model by allowing students to think critically, collaborate with others, and use various technologies. While the purpose of these centers was consistent in each classroom, the delivery and appearance was quite different.
Kindergarten MRCs were designed to provide students with hands-on activities that could be completed independently or in a small group. The curriculum outcomes that I targeted involved working with numbers from 1 to 10. Each activity included a simple task card which students could follow on their own. It included the required manipulatives and an iPad that was used to record student progress. Centers were introduced in a whole group setting during circle time. Flexible grouping allowed me to place students in various groups based on the activity. Kindergarten MRCs provided opportunities for students to represent and describe numbers both concretely and pictorially. The integration of iPads purchased for this project served many purposes. They allowed me the opportunity to record and reflect upon student progress. They provided students with the opportunity to enthusiastically self-assess their individual work. Most importantly, the use of the technology motivated students to complete center activities.
Both the grade 3 and 4 MRCs were developed together and focused on the multiplication and division units in our math curriculum. The design of each individual center was the same for both classes, yet could be easily altered to meet the learning outcomes in each grade level. We chose to introduce centers separately throughout the week, and then on Fridays we set up our respective classrooms to complete them. This was due in part to the extra in-class support that our IRTs could provide on that day. During the scheduled MRC time, students would rotate throughout 5 centers in groups that were chosen strategically by teachers. We created portfolios for each student to use throughout the duration of our project, in which they could keep all of their completed work.
We made sure that we would provide multiple learning experiences for students and that centers would meet the diverse needs in our classrooms. Each day, we selected 5 centers that would provide students with the opportunity to complete a variety of tasks. We had a center that allowed students to use their own individual iPads, where students could engage in fun yet meaningful apps. We also provided a center that was devoted to creating foldables and Freyard model activities. Another one focused on essential skills practice, where students were presented with problem-solving activities which required them to complete a variety of worksheets. Other centers required students to complete hands-on activities using a variety of manipulatives. During this time, we as classroom teachers could easily move from group to group. Using the MRCs allowed us to have many valuable assessment opportunities to conference with individual students, reteach topics that were confusing, and to give students feedback on their work.
At the onset of our project, we asked students to complete a 10-question survey that we created to give us an overall base view of our students' enthusiasm towards math. Students also completed a questionnaire at this time. Throughout the duration of our project, we all kept anecdotal records and reflections. Both teachers and students were also able to use the iPads to record work samples. We conducted interviews with students individually and in small groups to collect more specific answers to the questions we had.
So Sam and Mitchell, would you be able to tell us what you liked about the MRCs?
The iPads, because I liked solving the multiplication problems using a chart.
What about you, Sam? What did you like about it?
Either the iPads, like Mitchell, or marshmallow application.
I'd like for you to tell us about which activity was your favorite, Georgia.
My favorite was marshmallow application.
What was that activity?
It's like where you get marshmallows and you put toothpicks in them, and you put the Cheerios on it so you can model like multiplication sentence.
How about you, Julia? What was your favorite thing?
The iPads.
What did you like about the iPads?
The game we were playing, Math Bar. We were doing like quizzes with 25 questions.
What was cool about it?
Like you got timed and you got to see how well you did at the end and how long your time was.
Upon completing our MRC project, we again asked students to complete the survey and questionnaire that was given to them at the beginning. Using the data we collected, we are able to say that students in all 3 grades demonstrated a notable increase in their overall motivation towards math. We were very pleased with the results gathered, as it affirmed what our initial goals and beliefs were. We also noted that the data we were able to collect at the beginning was important because it guided us in the creation and implementation of our centers.
Overall, we feel that the implementation of our MRCs was a successful endeavour for all participants. Students and teachers achieved great success throughout the project. We believe that the strategies and teaching practices that we were able to use could easily be transferred to all areas of the curriculum.
So Grant and Sarah, the first thing I'd like for you guys to do is to describe what MRCs look like when we are using them in the classroom.
All the tables and the carpet.
There's a few groups.
There's like a lot of groups. One is the iPads.
One is
One is
a cracker
a
one.
cracker one where you like put all of them in the bowl and then you count them all up.
And quick math sheets.
Like do it in like a couple minutes.
Marshmallow vacation.
Yeah, that's fun. Really fun.
Yeah.
How would you describe MRCs?
Fun.
Why?
Because it was really cool, like the iPads and all the different games and activities we did to do math.
How about you, Mitchell?
Same with Sam, fun.
How would you describe the MRCs?
Probably fun. Fun for me too.
Would you like to continue to use MRCs in your regular classroom in different areas of the math?
Yeah.
How come?
Because it's like a lot, MRC is sort of like a lot of activities instead of like all worksheets and textbooks.
How about you, Julia?
Yeah, because I like doing the centers. They make learning math fun.
If you had to describe MRCs, how would you describe them?
Fun.
Really cool.
Would you like to use MRCs in other areas of our math program?
Yes.
Why?
Because
They're fun.
math is really fun when we do that.